Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the RetroYuuki Roundup show for the week. It is March 7th, 2023. Every Tuesday and Sunday, I'm going to give you guys a preview of what to expect for this week. And here is what we got for you for this episode of the Roundup. For today, we'll be talking about the website remodel for VR chat roleplay. We'll also be talking about possible new mods for Mario 64 when we play, including the Sonic edition. The Infinite Zone is back. Francis the Cat starts this week. And I'm starting to be talking about a new currency system for streaming, and that is called Yuuki Stars. I'll talk about that in a minute. I do want to talk about the big one of the day, and that is the website remodel for roleplay. So this is the current look of the website, everybody. This is going to be the current look of the website. Now keep in mind that the way this is presented is that this is the current look of the website. So all this stuff right here. I've been wondering, why am I changing it? Well, a few reasons why. First off, there's a lot more to do here in terms of like coding and stuff, and there's a lot of pages that I do not use in terms of the template. So for example, if we take a look at this, I don't use a lot of this, a lot of these pages, and it's taking up space where I don't need it. I'd rather use that space for other material for the website. So I looked up a template with less pages. So here's how the blog looks in the current design. And there's a lot to do here, but there's a lot of things we need um I need to manage. But we do have a solution. And this is the new template we're going to go with. Now it's not up yet because obviously I didn't update the site today or yesterday, but this is a look at a little bit of a template that we're going to be using for the site from now on. This template will be launching sometime this week. So I want to show you guys around. So we have this. So new in the RYRP world, this is basically our hub area for news on role playing. Now keep in mind this one where it says fashion, that's a test. That's a test. Only because I need that for the model to work, for the template to work correctly. But any news about role playing goes here, and this is basically your recent blog. Okay, ignore the numbers here. This is basically our social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. But I'm gonna fix this for another time. Recent blog news. So I'm gonna show you guys how the blog looks later on. We have something called the roleplay vault in the testing phase, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a moment. But here's what I like about this template. This, my friends, is a video gallery, and I'm planning to use this to our advantage. So now, keep in mind that what you're about to see are old highlights from last year. So anything that you see here on this mod test page, this testing or this score, is based on last year's material. Except for, I believe, this one, because this is recent, the shady one. So yeah, shady VR chat highlights. And you can see which one you are watching here. Keep in mind, however, only the featured video will be presented here, and the other ones you can watch here. What's cool though is that you can go to full screen by pressing the button here. So if you want to watch it full screen, you guys can. You just have to press this button right here and you'll be good to go. Same here with the shady. Okay, now keep in mind I can put up to 4 videos here plus the featured video here for a total of 5. Okay, now there is an ad here, ignore this. This is from the template. Same thing here, there is no such thing as unlimited music, unfortunately. Not with VR chat. So ignore this ad. I will, however, use this to my advantage though. There is something I want to try to do. Now I'm going to show you guys the blog page sample. So we take a look at welcome to the new look site. So here's how the blog looks in terms of a sample. Obviously, news of the role plays will be here as well. So I don't have anything else to show you in terms of the blog because there's nothing else. There's no new information other than this is a new website. It is the new look of the website. Show you guys how to navigate the website. Now, if we go back to the main page, there is a new tab that you can select. This is not official. The RY Gaming, RetroYuuki Gaming is not official. I need to have that because I don't want the template to break when it comes to website coding. Because sometimes if you don't have a certain section of the thing of the code, the website will actually break. And for that reason, I don't want to break it right now. So what's going to happen is I'm going to replace this with actual VR chat roleplay news here for the channel. I might even have something from the fun zone, but I'm not going to go into that just yet. Maybe roleplay, fun zone, whatever. Speaking of videos, I do want to give you guys a test, a look at the roleplay vault, a little sample look at the roleplay vault. Now, this is not a page, again, everything you're about to see is just in testing phase. And because this is my local computer, this is local, so it's not online yet. But here is the roleplay vault. What I'm planning to do for this particular page is present to you some fun stuff. Roleplay vault is for our VR chat roleplay highlights, bloopers, roleplay episodes. Now, I do have to let you guys know that based on the past roleplay experiences and based on roleplays that I've watched and reacted to in terms of the various ARPs, most of those videos are 25 minutes long. And for that reason, I might have to do part 1, part 2, and potentially part 3 if I need to. And the reason being is that when you are uploading to a server, this is what you call it, a server, using FTP, file transfer protocol, file transfer protocol or file transfer portal. When you actually transfer to the server, there is actually a limit of what you can upload per day or per week. So to avoid that limit, I'm going to test it out with just the highlight videos I usually do on the week. So for example, the shady one, this is the shady one. So anything that is presented here is from 2022.
Stop it.
So it's not going to change anything. I think this one is from this year though. So this is from this year because look at this. Because this I recently did this particular layout as the end credits. You can tell this is from this year. This one from Francis the Wolf debut was from last year for sure. Okay, this was when we started as Francis the Wolf. Before I put him as the roleplay character. He's a roleplay character now. We also have something called the Yuuki Fun Zone. Now this one I'm going to test out because this is more of a testing phase for like fun stuff. Let's say reaction videos. So this might be a thing, this might not be a thing. I gotta make sure I stay under the limit of upload when it comes to the server I use. So for example, this is the newest one. This is now up on YouTube. This is the return to the Infinite Zone with Infinite the Jackal. Infinite reacts to Mario Art Part 1, Round 1. It is our brand new introduction to the series here. I usually only have this part, not the RetroYuuki Productions Presents part. So this is the newest Infinite Zone reaction, and this is also up on YouTube just in case that I can't put it here on the site because of upload limit. Okay, so that is for the fun zone and that is for the highlights. Will I put full role play on here? That's gonna be determining on the limit. What I don't want to do is just upload a role play just because of uploading a role play. That's not how this works. I want to make sure that the testing is correct. I might do one just in case. And I'm most likely going to select the beach fight, which is the first one. Okay, so you guys can check that out when it's up. It's not going to be up today. I have to test out some material before I put it up officially. But this particular model will be up for the site sometime this week. I just have to do some pages for the site before I upload. Now we do have blogs for you. This is how the blog looks like. Actually, let's go back here because I don't think I updated that. Here we go. This is the blog look when you select the blog. Now there are going to be a few types of blogs. The website news is for website updates. So anything that I add, it's like it's like my version of the changelog. So you guys get to take a look at this at any time that I upload or change the site. Now keep in mind that the website news site blog is only going to be for site changes. Anything that I add, anything that I subtract, anything I change in the layout, no roleplay news will be selected there. Okay, a roleplay news blog is going to be exactly what it sounds like, roleplay news. So anything about our roleplays coming up, any casting, any like that, that's going to be where the big boys are at. Now you may have noticed there is something else. Something that I didn't say anything about. Series 1. What is Series 1? Ladies and gentlemen, now I can't officially call it, but we are about to return to role playing soon. But I cannot officially say what it is. Not at this time. But Series 1, for example, let's say you want to learn about Series 1 and watch the videos of Series 1. You would select Series 1 blog. Any news about that particular series will be selected there for that blog. And any episodes of said series will be in that blog. In that particular blog. But I cannot select it just yet because I don't have the official page for it open. Just because it has a 0 on it, and even if I click on this, it will go back to the regular page here. It's called a hashtag HTML. It's called a hashtag on the link when you aref the page. Now I don't want to get into technicals, but that's what you do. You anchor it to a page on your model, and because I don't have any page, I put a hashtag. The hashtag represents, in terms of programming HTML, don't go to any page except for this page. It will stay here. It's like saying stay here, because the moment that you link it to a page that does not exist, you're going to link it to a page 404, error 404, meaning the page does not exist. So that I put the hashtag in there so that it doesn't go to a page that doesn't exist and it stays on this page. That's the placeholder for an actual page once I put it. So if we click here, this page does exist because this is the blog of said link. So that's a little technical know-how of HTML coding. Okay, but that's the basic rule of HTML coding. Now, in terms of the website itself, why this template over the gaming template? First off, role playing is not gaming. It's more of content in this case. Now, VR chat is a game. However, the way we're treating VR chat is more of content creation rather than a game. It's not like, oh, we're gonna play Maple Story. Maple Story is a game and you have to make content for it, and it has to be about Maple Story. Here it's VR chat, but VR chat is branching out into games and other particular content. In our case, VR chat is being used for roleplay. Therefore, I cannot make this a gaming channel. Excuse me, I cannot make this a gaming website. I have to make it as a place for you guys to watch the roleplay and get some news. That's how this works. Now, what else? What else to expect from this model? Well, we have the blog area. We also have the vault. Now, I was inspired. Believe it or not, I was inspired by Pokemon. But I'm not talking about Pokemon that was the anime. I'm talking about Pokemon website. So if we take a look at the Pokemon website, you may have noticed that there's a particular section that I want to present. And that particular feature is the way to present Pokemon TV. The Pokemon TV, take a look at the way that it's presented. You notice how there's cards. These are what you call cards in the HTML world. Picture card, and you click on picture card to get to picture page, to get to link. Same thing here. You click on article, or you click on link, you take you to page. Like for example, this one, you take to page. This is a blog. You can tell because this is the title image. This is the article itself, and this is a particular YouTube video. And this video is embedded inside of an HTML frame. Again, technical know-how. It's an iframe or a embedded video inside of a HTML photo code. And this is part of the site. This is embedded and not uploaded. How can you tell? Because in the site right now, if you go to this, take a look at the differences between embedded YouTube and embedded in video. This is actually inside of the video folder for this template. And then if you go to the Pokemon site, you can tell that's from YouTube because of the YouTube logo. And it also says watch on YouTube. But you can watch this here and it counts as a view because it's from YouTube. And when you upload it to YouTube, you can embed everything from YouTube to the HTML. When you embed from HTML, and you watch it on the site, on your site in particular, that actually counts as a view on YouTube, even though you're not on YouTube because the video is originally from YouTube. So that's how embeds work. But enough technical know-how in terms of this video, in terms of this roundup. My main point was to present to you guys how it looks. Now, will I embed videos here on the channel? Yes, because in the blog. Now let's go on to the other stuff of the layout. I mean the roundup. Most of today's roundup is more on the site. The thing about this part, this top part, top headline, is any news that I want to present to you is going to be selected there. For example, let's say for example that I want to link you guys to a particular blog. I'm going to embed and link on top of that. You click on this link and then you go to the correct post of the blog. Instead of looking here, here, and here, you can click on the top headline, which is going to be welcome to new RetroYuuki or P-Hub, but there's no link here because I didn't embed. The next time I'm going to embed a link will be when I officially upload this as a new thing. And then the next time after that is when we actually start role playing again. So this is like your pre getting ready for the real role play to begin. Okay. Advertisements. These are more of testing. This is a test template, so ignore this unlimited music. However, I am going to take advantage of this particular spot. What I'm going to do with this is present upcoming roleplay or present upcoming VR chat live streams. It's one of the two, or both if I need to. Okay. So it could be a banner like this unlimited music ad, or it could be something in the right side of this. Instead of this, I might be posting a photo of the upcoming VR chat roleplay or upcoming VR chat live streams. It's one of the two. So that when you come here to the site, you know, oh hey, it's the new VR chat roleplay, or hey, it's the new VR chat roleplay live stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Or oh, I forgot that we have Francis the Wolf on tonight, for example. I can't do it tonight because obviously the live stream is tonight, so no free ad there. But the future one we will start this again soon. Now, what else to look out for this week in terms of content? Well, we do have the return of the Infinite Zone, and we have a return of that right now. The first episode back is a reaction to Mario art as we celebrate Mario Week this week. March 10 is going to be Mario Day, so I'm going to be doing a special reaction for you guys. And not only that, we also have a special ROM hack for you guys to enjoy this Friday morning. Okay? So that is now up on the board. The next thing is Francis the Cat starts this week. So Francis the Cat is going to be responsible for reacting to anime art by standard of rule. Now keep in mind there is nothing on his channel right now because I did not put anything on his channel. Let me see if I can find it here. Or might have to go to the channel by itself. Yeah, I might have to go to his the regular channel by itself here because I have not uploaded anything on that channel officially yet. So actually, I do have the Switch account first to show you guys because there is nothing here, and if we go here, there's nothing here yet. Yet. It will start this week, however. So he's going to be responsible for reacting to anime art, and you guys have selected to start Blue Exorcist. If you guys do not know that anime is good. It's the one with Rin Okumura, Kamiki, and they fight like they fight well demons, fight demon, and it's a pretty good anime. So watch that one. I love anime too, so that's why you know what Francis the Cat gets to play, gets to react to anime. I do have to switch back because we are getting ready for a stream here. So I do have to switch back to my regular account for right now.
Greetings, fellow
But that is the roundup for today, guys. Content for this week in terms of live streams on the main channel has not changed. It is still Francis the Wolf tonight, Luna the Wolf on Thursday, Fortnite Community Night on Saturday. However, there is a shot that I might play Fortnite with Jimmy Dukes on Friday night, Friday morning, as part of an open lobby with Xander. So I'm gonna be playing with Xander. Xander is his son, and it's an open lobby, so I might be playing that. But other than that, Saturday is gonna be our community night. Now, there is a shot that on Saturdays, if community nights do not work, there is another opportunity for a game of Mario. And then Sundays might be our horror nights, but not on this channel or on gaming channel. I'm talking about a different channel. We're talking about RetroYuuki Gaming 2. Now, don't jump on the bandwagon right now because that's still an idea. But the idea for RetroYuuki Gaming 2 is to showcase horror games. Now, escape rooms do count, but the rule of thumb for a horror game, it has to have horror element. It cannot just be a puzzle game. The room does not count because it is a puzzle game. Although there are horror elements tied, doesn't count. Escape room with horror elements with jump scares will count. Horror games including Resident Evil 4 will count because that counts because that is a horror game by default. The Evil Within is a game that is a horror game and that counts because it is an Evil Within. So any horror games will be played on RetroYuuki Gaming 2. Now, originally that was supposed to be a mature game content, like Call of Duty, um, what other game like that, GTA, Saints Row. But with YouTube being how it is right now, it is gonna be hard because they are cracking down on mature on profanity. I think it was a good idea to move it to horror game. Um, Now we might do live streams on the roleplay channel as well, but for the moment, I only keeping it for like the highlight video. Not too much right now. Yeah. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about, or two more things,
hunters.
because the last thing might be a thing now. So we have a brand new thing I'm going to try out. It's called Yuki Stars, which is a new currency system. Here's how this is going to work. It's not up yet though, so don't use your YuukiCoin for now. But here's how it works. Here's how the idea works. So, like the concept of this is coming from how mobile games work. Now, keep in mind, YuukiCoin is free, so don't worry. But here's what I want to try. I am making a intermission scene, like this one right here. Ignore everything that's on the screen right now because I want to present something. Now, there is something that I want to try called incentive, called YuukiCoin incentive, or an incentive to do something for a stream. For example, in marathon runs, for example, awesome games done quick. Let me present to you guys that so you guys have an idea of what I am referring to. So if we take a look at awesome games done quick, or AGDQ for short, they're 2023. I want to show you guys a certain portion, a certain aspect. I'm gonna just select any run. It doesn't matter because I'm here to show you guys one particular aspect. So what right now we're gonna take a look at Super Mario Bros. 3 by Mitch Flower Power. My favorite guy, by the way. He's pretty cool. He's handsome too. Now take a look at the bottom part of the screen here. Now you notice that there is a milestone, beat AGDQ 2021.
Gets it first try.
Or 2021,
like
yeah.
Always get it first try in these
Now pay
runs.
attention to the
GG,
bottom
I don't
because
know
it's
what
going to
it is.
change. It might change a little bit.
So yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's you know.
So you
To
see
go
how
through an
there's an
entire stream and that
incentive
doesn't
to
work.
donate.
So
The, the,
it
the
happens
incentive
all
to
the time,
donate
and
is
yeah,
to
it's
beat
great that it worked
the
there.
record
Everything's kind of just lining up.
from AGDQ 2021, which was $2,760,506 for the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Really well here. I like
But
that.
there is something that I want to present there.
How does that change?
I don't think it changes out. Let me see. Yeah, it never changed.
Why is that stage stressful? I mean,
Because usually there's certain other incentives that come up on the board.
I am Glenn.
Yeah, here we go.
Running a link to the past. One
stays the same collision the entire way, so when we jump down, we're actually wrapping.
So you see how there's a thing on the bottom where
that was really clean.
it has coming up next. It's Super Mario Bros. 3 with Limits Flower Power.
Shoutouts to Yuzuhara.
And then we have this. This is what I'm talking about. So what we have here is an incentive to vote. I mean to donate in this case, not to vote. The incentive. I did not mean to click that.
Since we're on the lower layer, that'll actually just bring us.
Let's see
right
if this
into GG.
thing goes away. Yeah.
It's also nice of the NPC to stop Link's move.
Which are one of the nicest.
So this
items in the game
incentive
now
right
in
now
terms of going fast.
for
ability to
the
move around,
upcoming
and,
thing here.
Instead of using our sword and one frame movement to get through cliffs, we can just use something called dash buffer.
Don't worry
Just
about what
pressing
it is.
A and a direction
I
at the
want to
same
show you
time,
guys the
and we
incentive
just
to
go through slopes that
donate
way.
here
bubble clips as well.
because it would
Some
it will
bombs in
help
there
me
too,
present to
in
you
the background.
guys the stars.
There's a bit of a trope in the
So
Zelda
you can see here
series
Syndico's
speedrunning
name.
where bombs are very abusable.
So it's a bid war. It's called bid war. But you're using YuukiCoin instead. Or Yuki Stars is what I call it. So Syndico's name, should it be John Cena, Beans, Flamo Hotman, or the other one that's in green? Whichever one wins is going to be the name of the Syndiquel. So the way this works is you donate to the thing. Don't do it now because it is already done. You donate to the marathon, and whichever one is the winner by the end of a certain time is going to be whatever the incentive is. In this case, what should be the name of the Syndiquel, and the winner at the time is whatever the green one is at $3,090. with Yuki stars, it's going to be the same kind of concept. But instead of Syndico's name, of course, it's going to be based on our streams here. So I could let you guys vote on certain aspects of gaming. Do you want to see? Do you want to see like what's our next ROM hack kind of thing? Our next ROM hack could be whatever you call it, sunshine moon something, moonshine 64. Could be warped worlds. So we're gonna try this out, but I'm not gonna go 4. I'm gonna give you choice of 2. Now, how are you gonna get your Yuki stars? Now again, this is still in beta. You're gonna use your YuukiCoin to purchase the stars, which is going to be equivalent to how much YuukiCoin you spend. Do not worry about money because the YuukiCoin is free. All you have to do is interact with the streams normally. How many stars are you gonna get? For example, let's say that you use !redeem space 100 stars. You are going to get 100 Yuki stars. But I have to do that manually. Okay? Now I could do this with YuukiCoin if I wanted to. I want to see what you guys think of that. But the idea is to use your YuukiCoin to vote on something. So for the test, for the beta, we're going to try 10 points, 25 points, and 50 points. 10 points and 25. We'll see how I want to do it. There is, however, going to be a cooldown. And the reason being is because I'm going to be doing this while I'm streaming said game so that you guys can see the live vote. And then the new layout will present to you. I will present to you a new layout based on what I just said. But I'm not going to make the layout until I am fully comfortable with that, because that is going to require a bit of testing. Okay, so you can vote on the next ROM hack using your YuukiCoin just like they do at AGDQ, but for money, without the money aspect. You don't need to pay me nothing. Use your YuukiCoin to do so. So that's a little hint on what I want to try. It's not going to be every stream, but I want to do a little test with you guys on that. That is it for the roundup. We'll be back in just about half an hour as of the recording of this particular roundup for our ROM hack for today, Jamming Journey Part 2. And I may drop a little surprise. Don't miss out on that. We'll see you guys in about a half an hour. Enjoy.